who, quote, could really talk bleep about accomplishments or the game of basketball. Shannon, what do you make of this?
I'm surprised to hear Draymond say that, but Draymond has 3 rings. Only LeBron James has more. So he said, well, how you going to talk junk to me when you got fewer rings than me? So what are you talking about? We play this game for championships. Only one guy currently playing in the NBA has more than me. So what y'all getting at? Well, Udonis, obviously, but Udonis is not the same player. He's, mainly the leader of what you call him, but he don't really play a whole lot.
Nope.
So, but I was surprised. LeBron has 4 Finals MVPs with all the accomplishments. And even though there are some guys that are more accomplished than Draymond, Draymond just looks at the totality of says, it's about championships. I get all those MVPs and I get all that scored and all this and that. But I was really surprised to hear Draymond say this, considering KD's like, bruh, you owe me.
That was my first thought. There was this guy, and I thought they sort of hugged it out at the Olympics and became besties again, right?
Yeah.
And then, wait a second, you wouldn't let KD talk a little you-know-what to you?
Yeah.
You're saying KD's not on LeBron's level even? Really?
Yeah.
So I would like people to hark back and remember what happened in Game 4 of the 2016 Finals, the flashpoint turning point of that whole series as the Golden State Warriors forged a 3-1 lead. Remember this play? Oh, God, what was that about? Well, what it was about was, here we go, that Draymond had called, they got into it, and then they got into it on the other end, and there was a little shot to the groin area.
Yeah.
But do you remember what had happened? Draymond, audibly for people in the third row, called LeBron the B word.
He said, you a boss, man.
Yeah,
you're
a boss. Yeah, except it was a different B word than boss. And they go up the floor and get tangled up, and Draymond proceeds to kick LeBron in the midsection, right? And Kiki Vandeweghe said, I have seen enough. You are gone for Game 5. So
but
when they went back
Draymond had did that a couple of times. I think he had gotten Steven Adams.
Steven Adams, he did. He had a little track record going. And so Kiki Vandeweghe did something I have never seen and never thought I would see in a finals. He took a primary piece away from Golden State for Game 5 back at Golden State, and you know the rest of the story. Historic comeback by LeBron, Kyrie, and company, right? And then what's the next thing I know in the offseason? I turn around and I see that, wait a second, Draymond has partnered with LeBron and uninterrupted, and now he's going to be on The Shop with LeBron?
Yeah.
Well, what is that about? Because I know how Shannon Sharp operates. If somebody in the heat of battle had called you the B word, the bridge is burned.
But here's the thing, though, Skip. I mean, you're going to give me an opportunity to eat off the plate again, okay?
You can buy you off,
we've been Skip. I mean, hold on. You just said Ben Simmons should forgive and forget and go back and play for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Okay, but nobody called him the B word that I'm aware of.
I mean, it's worse than that. It said we came with a championship with you.
Okay, but he asked for it because
he didn't ask for that.
He couldn't make a free throw to save his life or theirs.
And the man said the reason why we lost the game is because we had a chance for a layup, and we made one free throw.
Okay, what's LeBron's motto? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Skip, you know LeBron.
So he tries to buddy up with his enemies, and all of a sudden they're his business partners.
LeBron got a big heart. He got a big heart, Skip.
He's got a big checkbook is what he's got.
There you go.
Well, he does. And he just bought him off, and Draymond just folded.
Man, he ain't buy him off, man.
I'm your best friend again.
No.
Right? What is that?
Skip, that's what you do. You partner. Look at the owners. They be bickering, but if it's an opportunity for them to make money, they pool together.
Okay, but then Draymond called KD the B word, and guess who was up out of there before you knew it? KD was gone to Brooklyn.
And he was on Draymond's podcast.
I said because they sort of hugged it out at the Olympics, right? But again, because of that, how could Draymond not pay a little respect to the real king who's in Brooklyn now?
But I guess he looking at it like, ain't nobody gonna really be talking. Nobody, it's not like that, Skip. I mean, do guys really talk? I guess they do. You talking about, bro, you ain't got no rings or things like that, but.
Well, KD just got a little more motivation, and don't think he doesn't take note of this. Don't think he doesn't.
Skip, see, you always trying to start something.
No,
you always trying to start something.
I'm trying to finish it right here.
Exactly. Yeah. I was surprised that Draymond said that. But, hey.
Hey.
I mean, you got this king. He's still the king.
The best player on the planet now resides in Brooklyn, and he is vaccinated so he can play in Brooklyn, and he's going to lead Brooklyn to the championship.
He say, do y'all understand who LeBron Go James is? He got 4 regular season MVPs. The next closest to him is 2. He got 4 finals MVPs.
Yeah,
the next closest to him is 2.
He's got 6 finals losses. Who's close to that?
Hey, ain't nobody even been to the finals that many times. Ain't nobody even been to the finals that many times.
Well, that's one record that he may hold that forever.
Yeah,
right?
That's a good record to have. If you can get there that many times, because I know some people that would love to get there one time, win, lose, or draw. Would love to get there. And Go James did it 10, got 4 of them things.
Your ears open,
About to be
KD?
5.
Here we go.
About to be 5. About to be 5 for 10.
Yeah.
I just can't believe it's starting tonight. Our guys give their predictions for Russell Westbrook's Lakers debut. We are hours away. Don't go anywhere. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say next. Warriors. The big issue last season for the King was his health, as he missed 26 games with a high ankle sprain. LeBron closed the door on any thoughts of monitoring his minutes, as he said he feels, quote, worse when he plays low minutes. For what it's worth, LeBron played a career low 33 minutes per game last season. Shannon, do you want to see LeBron average more minutes this season? Where do you want his minutes to be?
Skip, he played his career low and he still got hurt. I think the thing is for LeBron is he's like, once I get to play and I'm playing, obviously not, Skip, I don't want to see him playing 38, 40 minutes like he did in year 5 and 6. Obviously, I don't want to see that happen. But I think the thing is with him, when you start to get old, Skip, you get a workout in, you get all lathered up, and all of a sudden you sit down for too long, man. Them bones get stiff, man. It takes you a while to get back loose and get back into the flow of the ball game. I think a lot of times, Skip, what's going to dictate how much he plays is how far ahead they are, how far behind they are. Do they really? Because, Skip, there were some times last year, Skip, he was at that 31, 32 minutes a game, and it looked like everything was okay. And the next thing you know, they allowed a team to go on a 15-2 run and a game that he should have been out. He ended up having to play 36, 37 minutes. So I think what they're going to try to do, probably try to keep his minutes at least around under 36 or below. But I don't think you dictate, says, okay, LeBron, 33 minutes, that's your cutoff. Once you get to that, no matter where we are in the ball game, that's it. I think they try to space it out, Skip. 8 minutes in the first, 8 minutes, have him like 16 minutes at the half. Then if we can keep that thing around, say, 25 minutes, third quarter going into the fourth, now, even if he needs to play all 12 minutes, we still at, 37 minutes or below. So I think right now they're trying to keep those minutes around 36. But you just Skip, LeBron is looking at it like this. Man, I ain't got a whole lot of time. It ain't like I got 5, 6 years to go. So just let me play.
That is true.
I'll let you know if and when I need a break. I'll put my hand up or I'll motion, get someone else in here for me. But until then, let me play.
Do you remember what happened first couple of months last season? Do you remember he was on pace? He was leading the league in minutes played. Remember that?
Yeah.
Minutes per night.
Right.
Well, if we go back to 2017, he averaged 38 minutes. This is the second to last year in Cleveland, and that led the league. And then the next year, he led the league at 37 minutes a night. And then he came to L.A., and it dropped to 35 in that first year, but he got hurt, obviously, with the, groin pull. Groin. And that cost him some time. And then his second year, the bubble year, with the championship, bubble-licious year.
A little over 34, I think.
Let's just round up to 35.
Okay.
And then last year, career low, 33.
Right.
In the middle of, he gets hurt against Atlanta. I didn't think it was that big a deal. He kept playing in the game, but it ended up being a big deal because it cost him 26 games.
Correct.
Which I was shocked about.
Right.
So that was the night I said, it was a Saturday, I guess, but it was the next Monday. I said, that's nothing. Just like you said, Dak's cap is nothing to see here. And I said, this is Iron Man. It didn't look that bad. He not only kept playing, he made a shot from the corner, and then he did. It was a little bit limpy, but he ran up the floor, and then he said, I don't know if I can do this.
Right.
And he walked off the court, and he walked under his own power to the locker room.
That adrenaline wore off.
Okay, well, is that it, or what happened? Or did he just need a break? And he said, I got to get ready for the playoff push.
No, that's not how he thinks, Skip. Like you said, all these breaks are hurting his chance. Because this thing about where he missed, what, 27 in his first year here? 26? So that's 53 games. Averaging what he averages, now he's that much closer. Now there's a chance he would have broken the record, would have fallen this year.
Okay.
as opposed to, averaging what he needs to average and make next year.
So you're thinking about the record as in what?
No, Kareem's record.
We're talking about chasing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time points record.
Right, but I'm saying, Skip, that's not how he thinks. He's not thinking, I need a break. Skip, the closer you get to the end, the less time you think about taking off, because once it's over, it's over. They don't have a senior. It's not like golf or tennis. You have these the senior circuit. They don't have that in basketball and in football. You get that in golf and tennis.
I don't think LeBron's going to be in the Big Three tournament, right?
Exactly.
I don't think so. Okay, so I ask you, and this is a hard question that you'll have a different answer for than I will.
Okay.
What is LeBron's priority as he goes on age 37 in his 19th year? What is his ultimate priority? Is it to win or to break a record?
Both.
Okay, it is both. I will give you both. It's cosine. It's like I want to do both at once. But if you push him at this point, because he does have 4 championships, 6 losses in finals, but 4 and 6, he can say, well, that could be enough to